Hey, what's up, you guys? Johnny Beane here. This is the Guitar ASMR Show. It is Sunday night, June 2nd, 2024. And you guys, this is very exciting day today. I finally got to try the SA-126, you guys. All right, there's the applause. Finally got to try one today. Incredible. And I've got some footage, and I'll talk about it. So let's do it. Let's do it, you guys. This is Johnny Beane TV.
Hey, you're watching Johnny Beane TV, and this is John from Hammond.
Yo, what's up, you guys? There we go. Johnny Beane TV. It is Sunday night. Sunday night. It says 11 p.m. Eastern. Is that correct? 11 p.m. Eastern. We do these shows. And you guys, very exciting. As you heard in the beginning, I finally got to try the SA-126. So I'll be showing you guys some footage. We'll be talking about it. It is awesome. Okay, but hey, let's make this a real show, though, okay? Let's say hello to the top tier of channel members here on Johnny Beane YouTube channel. Channel membership. It's a way you can help support the channel and support these shows. And the top tier are the executive producers. They're currently Sherman Callahan, CC, Nova 9, Michael Smith, Music Therapy Laz, who I don't know where he is, Arhabs, Warlag, Fairfield Guitar Co., Majestic PB and J Cat, and Janice Lala, the intern. Channel membership. It's a great way to help support the channel and these shows. I invited Laz to come on the show, and he hasn't shown up. I don't know where he is. Hopefully he's okay, because he's the only other person I know who's played one of these guitars. So I thought, hey, come on the show and let's talk about it. He's not here. I don't know where he is, but if anybody, Janice, can you send him a message? Make sure he's okay. All right, so we got channel membership, and if you'd like to help support the channel in other ways, PayPal is the way you can do that, paypal.me/JohnnyBeane. We're live on Facebook. We got Facebook stars. We're live on Twitch. We got Twitch bits. We're live on X, you guys. It's awesome. !S in the chat will give you my social media accounts. And something really cool on this channel is you can change the color of these lights in real time with super chats. And coming up, I'm building a whole new studio, which is pretty cool. The lights in that studio, you guys will be able to control with super chats. It'll be it'll be an awesome thing. So there you go. All right, let's say hello to a few people here, and then let's get into this, man. Scott, what's up, dude? Max, just watched this video today playing the guitar. Yeah, I saw that. Rock Daddy, hey, what's up, dude? Let's see. Did you get to try the BC Rich Double Neck? What are your thoughts? I didn't go by there today. I was gonna possibly go by that store tomorrow, first thing. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hey, there you are over there on Twitch. Good to see you, man. Let's see. We got Sean. Hey, what's up? We got Johnny Rock. Johnny, good to see you. Good to see everybody in the chat here. We got Ron Gunner. Hey, man. We got Dan Gorman. Yo, second. You guys know technically I was here first. Okay. Just say it. All right, let's do this, you guys. You guys know I've been talking about these guitars for, what, a year? I don't know. However long they've been announcing them and talking about them. Of course, we went and saw Mammoth. We went and saw Wolfgang play a while ago in Monterey, California, and so we got to see the guitar close up. We were basically, there was a row of people. There was like one guy here and then the stage. So I got to see the guitar close up. But today was my first time actually getting to try one. William De Silva is saying, what guitar? The SA-126. Played it today. So what I'm going to do is I've got some footage. I played the guitar for a while. I've got about a 10-minute video to show you guys where I played it and then I talked a little bit. I was going to do a voiceover over most of it, you know, or some of it. Thing is, I had to trim the video was like 11 minutes. I had to trim it down because within StreamYard here, this is what we're currently using to do these shows. You can only show like a 10. You can only have like a video can only be like 10 minutes long. So I had to shorten the video a little bit. So I do have more footage to show you guys. But let's just do it, you guys. So I'll show you the video. I'll talk over some of it, but I'll be playing as well. So you'll get to hear the guitar. And let me just set this up. I was over in San Mateo, California today. I had to go over there just because. And so I stopped by the Guitar Center, and they just got on Thursday the SA-126. And the guy told me I was the first one to play it, is what he said. But I don't know. Anyway, you guys, the guitar is incredible. It just let's play the footage for you guys. Okay? Let's do this. So, any questions, any comments? By the way, we do giveaways. What am I saying? Let's do a pack of the EVH picks. Okay? The Tortex, which I have some. I'm gonna have to grab a pack of those tomorrow, which I'll do. These are right here. These picks right here. Let's do a pack of these tonight. Okay, so we'll do that. So I don't currently have them. I'm gonna have to get some. So we'll do that. And so we'll do the giveaway the way we usually do it. I can't even talk. I'm so excited, you guys. Where you pick a number. I mean, anyway, we'll do that towards the end of the show. Okay? All right, so let's roll the footage for you guys. So this is me playing, and I'll talk over some of this for you guys. All right. Here we go. Okay, mic check. You guys can hear me? Okay, so I'm playing through, as you can see, I'm playing through an EVH amp. I think the guitar had 10s on it. Little bit of reverb on the clean. I basically went clean channel or green channel, blue channel, then red channel. There's the blue channel. There's the blue channel right there. And you guys, those pickups were custom built for the guitar by Fender pickup designer Tim Shaw. The pickups sound incredible. That's the red channel. Like I said, I think the guitar, it felt like it had tens. Should have bought it. Man, if I had the money, I would buy it. I'm poor. I don't have any money. The guitar really does have, I mean, it's very unique playing a guitar like this that feels like this. It doesn't feel like a normal semi-acoustic guitar. That neck is very unique. I believe it's the bumblebee profile that EVH used. I mean, just listen to that. Listen to that neck pickup. It just sounds incredible. A little bit of reverb there. Nice harmonics. The frets felt great. I mean, the guitar, it felt solid. I mean, it's very much, you know, you guys are going to hate me for saying this. I mean, it's very much a jazz guitar. I mean, you can play jazz on it. Which when I play, you know, 335-ish guitars, I think of them as jazz guitars. I mean, it's just, the guitar is very solid. And like I said, it felt like it had tens on it to me. Laz, you're here. Okay, I'm gonna add you in the studio. Hopefully it won't turn the video off. Yeah, I can see you. I'll add you in the studio. If it turns the video off, I'll just start the video again. Alright, Laz is in the studio. Oh wait, let me unmute you. Oh, you have to unmute yourself. Oh wait, I'm about to talk. Hang on. Yo, dudes. Okay, so I was gonna do a voiceover on this video, but let me just say a few things quickly while I have the guitar. Man, this thing feels incredible. This is very, very different from a normal semi-acoustic style guitar. Normally, you play a guitar like this, normally the neck does not feel like this. This neck is very, very, I believe the shape is the bumblebee shape that they used. It feels very much like an EVH guitar, but different. And this is definitely the next step, the evolution of EVH. It's so crazy playing a guitar like this and being able to play it like this. Normally, like I said, these necks do not. Normally on a semi-acoustic, like on a 335, this is a very lightweight guitar, but at the same time it feels very solid. And there you go, that's where the strap pin goes. This is a very comfortable guitar to play. I mean, 335s are comfortable to play anyway. I mean, I love them, I've always loved them, I've always been a huge fan. And I've been wondering if EVH was going to do something like this. Because, I mean, it's just, like I said, it's just the next step. So if you look real closely, you notice the pickups are I'm assuming mounted directly to the body. There's no pickup, there's no screws holding the pickups in, you know, with the rings. But anyway, like I said, I'm doing a voiceover on this video anyway. But I just want to say a few things. You got the E hole here, volumes and tones. Awesome pickups, custom pickups. By Tim Shaw. This neck, it's the combination of the neck and this body shape. Very comfortable. By the way, I'm playing through a used EVH 1553 21250 watt. They just happen to have here at Guitar Center San Mateo.
Yeah, huh? I'm in the show with Johnny Beane.
Cool.
I have my headphones on.
The EVH tuners that are made in Mexico. SA-126. And there's the tag again for you guys. $18.99.99. So, and the employee, he's like, "Oh, that thing is very interesting." This is great. I'm looking forward to playing more of these, and hopefully getting one at some point. You know, this is great. Excellent job, Wolfgang, Matt Brook, Chip Ellis. Chip, what's up, man? EVH. Incredible. All right, I'm gonna play a little bit more, but you guys, Johnny Beane TV, like, share, subscribe. You like guitars? You like EVH guitars? This is the place you want to be. Johnny Beane TV. There you go, man. There you go. Dude. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing at me?
I thought you were ending the show because that ending, like that title, Johnny Beane.
Well, that was the ending.
The end of the show.
Well, that was the ending for the segment.
The end of that video. Okay. Dude.
The end of the segment. And this background's a little busy with two people. I normally don't have anybody else with me when I do these shows.
Yeah, these Sunday shows, right?
Yeah, it's like a little different. I'm kind of changing the formats a little bit. This ain't so bad though. You can
Nah. It's cool.
You can see us here.
I feel like I'm at Ron's good dungeon with all them lights around and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The LEDs. Anyway.
Okay, so let me get your take on the guitar, because you're the only other person I know that's played one.
I mean, I've watched a few videos of other people, right? But there's not a lot out there yet of this thing outside of Wolf playing them and some other, the PMTV guy or whatever that British guy is with Premier Guitar and some others. I mean, bottom line, man, it was great that I had this feeling I had to go to San Mateo Guitar Center and see if they had one. And I walked in and I asked this guy, his name was Curtis. And I'm like, "You guys got one?" He was like, "Well, let me check it out." And just typing in. And instead of just walking back there and going, "Look up there," it was dead center, top row, highest point, right?
Yeah.
There it was. And it looked really, really cool up there in that darker space. When you have it in that room like you do, and like I did with the light hitting it, it looks really like sunset pumpkin-esque kind of a thing. Like there's another one that's similar in color to that they've had out, one of the Wolfgangs, right? That some people kind of call it the pumpkin color because it's got that orange, but it definitely has that kind of like tequila sunrise kind of thing going on. I like the color. I love that the back is a little bit darker, kind of like the edge is the I guess the burst around the top end and top of it is kind of that darker color. Doesn't look like a tobacco burst like the one that he plays. out, like the Wolfgang Signature USA ones. Those are darker.
What's the official name of this one? Do you know?
I think they're calling it a tobacco. I mean, we can look up on Sweetwater, right? Affiliate member. Sweetwater, I think, will show it, right? And they probably have
Sweetwater links below.
The breakdown of the SA-126. They'll probably have everything you need to know about that thing, including weights and different ones. So like the color here on the Sweetwater thing, I mean, it's, it's way different. It looks much darker, but like you see that in person and it's not that dark, right?
That's it today right there.
Yeah, and they're calling it tobacco burst, which to me, it does not look like a tobacco burst. That looks more like iced tea burst or something like dark iced tea burst. Yeah, there you go. So
like this.
Yeah, there you go. Is that iced tea? Or is that,
this is iced tea. This is iced tea. There you go.
That's something else that you have going on over there.
No.
Anyway, but I am kind of starting to like the army drab color more and more now. I think the purple is pretty cool too, but I don't know, man. I'm liking the army drab one.
I think the purple is the way to go, man. With this one,
yeah, the army drab is, like the stealth, that color all the way around. The back sides and all.
Yeah,
it doesn't have the binding like these ones have the binding, which is really cool. And yeah, fit and finish, you guys. I mean, no question about it. This is like the top quality stuff they're making in Mexico right now, in the Fender factory, the EVH part of the factory, right? And they are, if you ask me, they are that. If you want to ask me, they're at that level, right, above pretty much anything else that's made in the Mexico factories, and they're making some quality stuff like the Venteras and other models that they're making in the factory there in Mexico. It's did you know that there's more people that play guitar per capita in Mexico than in almost any other nation? So, Mexican people know guitars is the point I'm making. So if you're working at a factory, I mean,
well, in every restaurant,
pride in that.
You have people playing. Well, not every restaurant, but a lot of restaurants.
Well, yeah.
You have those. Is it mariachi bands that play?
But I got to tell you, man, quality, fit and finish. There's nothing wrong with that thing. Outside of that, I felt, compared to like some of the guitars I have that are, say, double, triple in price than that. I know. The fret ends are more nicely kind of ball end polished. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that was bad. Nothing bad about that one, but they're, if you do the Phil McKnight sock test, most of the people in the chat who know who I'm talking about, Phil McKnight does that sock test with the nylon sock. It's going to snag a little bit along that sock there.
So wait a minute.
But it's not like bad.
When we were WhatsApping earlier, and by the way, you guys can WhatsApp with us. There's a number right there. Send me a WhatsApp, you guys. 415-952-3263.
One of many ways.
Okay. Yes. Anyway, you had said that you thought this guitar today, because we both played that same exact guitar.
That's the only one, and they told you no one else had played it yet?
Yeah, the guy told me I was the first one to play it.
So that day, very likely, and far as that guy is known, because that guitar probably just got in.
They got there Thursday.
Okay, there you go. Like
got there Thursday. He told me.
So I was the first one then to play.
He said it's been there since Thursday.
I was probably the first one asking about it when I walked in,
Mm-hmm. Was he the bald guy or the guy with hair?
No, he's a short guy with kind of blonde hair. He's kind of short looking.
Okay. It was the tall bald guy that got the guitar down for me.
That's the guy that actually I bought this stuff from because the other guy was busy. Because when I go in and I take a guitar off the wall like that and I play,
those are those guitar picks. We're actually giving those guitar picks away tonight. We're giving a set of those away tonight.
Right on, Johnny.
So you guys got to participate in that. You guys stick around towards the end of the show. Okay, so let me ask though, because in our WhatsApp conversation earlier today, you had said that this guitar had fret sprout.
Well, I guess that's what some people would call it. I don't know if it's fret sprout. I think maybe it's just not as finely finished off ball bearing edges. That's all.
I didn't feel any sprouts at all.
Yeah.
Because I know what fret sprout feels like.
Right.
It can cut your, it can
really,
scratch your hands.
Yeah, it's not that super sprouted. So, remember that other EVH that we played that one time, the eruption one at Guitar Center in Dublin? That thing had fret sprout. It was like, whoa, that was like a cheese grater almost. And you played that one too, and you're like, oh, that's fine, But I think, you play.
Maybe I'm just used to it, Yeah. I tell you, man, I can play anything. I'm not a guitar snob like some of you guys. I'm not like, I can only play the best. I play $200 pieces of crap guitars. Yeah. But let me show you guys this. Okay, I want to show you guys. I got this out. A couple things here. Okay, so this is my 335 guitar. It's called a Seville. This is like a late 79 maybe.
Nice. Yeah.
79, this guitar. This is what I play. And like I said, I love this style of guitar. I've always been a huge fan of these things.
Sound great, right?
Yeah, but when you play these things, the necks,
they're D-shaped,
are pretty. They're big. They're not really made for. I mean, your hands get kind of like stuck. Stuck on them.
Boomer band guitar.
Boomer band. Wow.
So grab it, spend it.
So this guitar, the SA-126, very much like this, but the neck is very much like this.
Yeah.
Like it has this feel to it.
Yes, it does.
It has like the unfinished.
It definitely had the unfinished kind of roasted neck, like oiled feel.
Unfinished feel. And what people say, shred. Mm-hmm. That's what I was saying in my video is normally when you play a guitar like that, you don't think of it as something you can do all this type of stuff on.
Right.
But this guitar, man, you can totally do all that stuff.
Totally.
You can totally do it. It's kind of, it's kind of, I don't want to say weird. Like at first, you pick it up. Well, the thing is, you have to pick it up. If you haven't played the guitar yet,
yeah.
If you just see a guitar like that, you think, oh, that's it might be like a jazz-ish guitar, but it really is a rock guitar. What was that?
Yeah, I was gonna say I have my Gretsch, but it's over there in the bag, so I was gonna grab it. That's another similar double cut, semi-hollow, guitar. That similar to what you have, like that Seville there, right? But I have mine. It's got the I guess the licensed whammy of sorts on it, the Vibromatic, or what do they call that thing? Made by Bigsby, the Vibro.
A Bigsby.
Well, it's a Bigsby Vibro something. Anyway, I think that's what they originally something. But yeah, the Bigsby. Yeah. But those are big-bodied guitars. This doesn't feel like a big-bodied guitar because it has the belly cut. You know what I mean? You showed that on it, right? Like the backside of it. So I didn't really go that much into detail when I did my shoot of it when I went there because, for one, I kind of want to leave something for you because I kind of felt a little guilty, swooping in on that thing. But I'm like, I can't not shoot a video of this when I'm there.
Trust me, I'm used to it. I'm used to it, Laz.
Whether we knew each other or not.
I'm used to the wannabeans.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
I know. I totally get it. It's totally cool. But
right, Ned?
But the point is that, I didn't have more than like 4 or 5% battery left on my phone because I'd been using it at work with my earbuds all day, and the battery was pretty much charged from where I drove from Foster City to San Mateo to give me enough charge to go in there. And there, lo and behold, it's there. And I'm like, okay, I got 5% battery. I'm going to shoot like, a minute or so of video before it dies on me. But I got about 6 minutes out of it, and I was messing around and doing some tapping and some silly stuff on there. I didn't play anything that sounded like Van Halen at all. Obviously you can.
That's the thing though, too. That's the thing though, too, is you don't have to play Van Halen music on that.
Right.
But you can.
Yeah.
And that's the big difference. A lot of you guys don't know this, but Edward actually was a huge fan of 335 guitars. Yeah. Back in the I think he told my cousin Jazz Obrecht this back in the April 80 Guitar Player magazine cover story. I think he had told him that he loves 335 guitars, and he's like, you can kick ass on them, is I think the quote that Edward said. So he would play guitars like that back in the day, and he actually did play guitars like that. There actually are photos when he was playing with I think with Mammoth, you know, when his band was called Mammoth at the time. And it's kind of confusing because, you know, there's Mammoth, you know, right. This one, but when Edward was lead singing in Mammoth, they were playing Black, you know, Sabbath covers.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he was playing like a 335 guitar at the time, and they told him either get a pair of dark sunglasses, aka
be a blues guy,
aka Roy Orbison,
right?
You know, and I mean that's why, you know. But so he did play guitars like that, and so this guitar, I mean, you can totally do the Van Halen thing on this guitar if you want, and I mean it's an EVH. But it seriously is. It's the next step in EVH products in the guitars, and I can't wait to see what they, you know, what's next.
Yeah. Well, I hope they do bring out some other colors, because I'm really holding out.
Oh, they're definitely bringing other colors out.
I'm holding out for a bone white one, because like either that or that matte kind of finished pink one that he plays live. One of those two are the ones I'm going to buy when it comes out. That's happening. If I had money to burn, as you know, I don't. I wish I did. Sometimes I spend like I do. But if I had money to burn, I'd buy one of these just to have one until then, and then sell one of these that I'd have until then. And I'd probably buy the.
Would you sell it to me for cheaper?
I'd probably sell it to you for what I bought it for.
Because I'll take any of them in any color. I don't care.
I bet you.
I don't care what the guitar looks like. It's all about how it plays, how it's all right. A guitar, really, to me, it's all about what it sounds like. It's all about the sound. I mean, it's an instrument.
And what did you think about that? Now, I want to ask you a couple of things. I want to know if you noticed a couple of things. All right.
Okay.
So first of all, not that big of a finger problem with the frets, but did you notice the size of them? Jumbos, right? That's nice to play on a 335 style kind of guitar. You're not used to that kind of a thing on a jazz, you know, box guitar, right? On top of that, the body cut and the shape of it is way more comfortable to play. You know, sitting down or standing up, any way you look at it, held to your body, it's way more comfortable to play. It's got the belly cut, you know. There you go. See that belly cut? Notice how the screws. Massive screws with those, you know, washers, holding that neck on real tight. Notice that there is a strap button thing there. You don't have to use that. You can remove that, because if you toggle to the right of that picture, Johnny, you'll notice there's a strap on the horn too. So depending on how you like it to fit on you or weigh on you, you know, you can go either way. So that's really nice to have that option, right? Clearly, to me, putting those white kind of covers was a mistake. I would have gone black. I mean, the front parts are all black, like the rings for the pickups and whatnot. Why go black, you know, dust cover plugs or whatever on the back? And
black and gold and cream. There's like everything on here.
You know, the gold parts look really good. So the tone of the guitar, it definitely is a very resonant guitar because it has the semi-hollow, you know, body of it, right? Which is great for you. Did you notice, people, the sustain? I mean, that's going just straight into an amp, not really that heavily loud, right? And you know how to set an amp. I mean, you can get that thing.
I was a little loud in that room.
Yeah, it's loud.
Because you had to be.
What I mean by, that's a 40-watt amp that you're going through, right? And you did not have it past 3 or 2 on the volume, right? Or the gain, really. Maybe.
The gain?
Well, the gain, depending on
the gain I had.
Might have had up.
You can see in the video whatever it was.
Right? I played it in Insano channel 2, the channel 3. I called it the
Here. This is the settings. I took a photo of the amp, how I used it.
Right.
this is the
it's
settings. And on the video I did, you notice how I went from green channel to blue channel to red channel.
Yeah.
And then this is the settings I had it on.
All right. Yeah, you backed off of that mid-range quite a bit.
So I kind of
treble a little higher than you.
I kind of set everything the way that I would have my amp at home.
Okay.
Everything was set pretty much like the way that I would set it. Like the gain was about 2 o'clock. I had everything at about 12 o'clock, and then the lows I would put about 2 o'clock. Mids I would back to about 10 o'clock. Highs at about 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I usually give it a little more on the highs, but maybe that's because my ears are older and I don't hear high frequency as good as you probably do. Right?
Oh, I hear ringing nonstop in my ears.
Louder?
My ears ring like you wouldn't believe.
I changed my volume from automatic adjusting to louder, but not super loud. So I hope I'm loud enough. But so definitely a very resonant guitar. Definitely has sustain even in the clean channel. You can hold a note and it'll sustain longer than any solid body guitar, that's for sure. But man, those pickups, I think that they put some time into working that out, because those
no doubt. The pickups were specifically made for the guitar by Fender custom pickup maker Tim Shaw. He actually helped design, or he designed somewhat, that guitar that you have, that Fender acoustic thing, a sonic acoustic, Acoustasonic. He actually worked on that too.
The engineering in that is pretty out there, because you're talking about an acoustic electric kind of pickup guitar that doesn't really have a typical body and F hole and all. The sound hole is not real, but the way that they work the electronics with the way the simulation of that thing works, when you go direct in on that thing or into an FR
the Acoustasonic,
it sounds exactly like a Martin or whatever.
I've never plugged it in. I've only played yours acoustically. I've never plugged it in.
It sounds like a Martin backpacker acoustically. A little better, but it's not great.
Those are cool. I like those guitars. We used to sell those at the shop I worked at in Berkeley.
But the point of that thing too, like this, it has a very nice, comfy, C-shaped neck. It is a compound radius neck too. It's not just the fretboard is compound radius, so it's not just a straight up 12 or 16 or 14 or whatever. So that also is something that you feel on a guitar like that. That's something
it feels like an EVH neck.
Yeah,
you guys, if you guys are wondering, it really feels like an EVH
like a
neck.
So EVH.
So that's why it's a bit. You pick it up and it's immediately comfortable.
Yeah.
When that's one of the reasons I love the 335 guitars, is because they're so comfortable playing, having the big body on the guitar, but to have that and the combination of that and that neck, I mean, it's
right
for you guys that play rock and metal. I mean, we've seen Wolfgang play, rock and metal, on these guitars, and you can definitely do it. Right, okay. Janice?
Yeah. So
Janice here.
So you definitely hear, like when you strum a chord or you back off on how hard you're hitting the strings with your pick, or you back off the volume depending on which position you're in the neck or the bridge, you definitely hear the notes coming through really nice and clear. You can have it on Insano mode, channel 3, the red channel, and strum a chord, and it's like, but you hear the notes, pretty clear.
The clarity.
The
clarity is there.
And it's not like this.
It's not like it's not just buzzy.
Clarity,
it's not just a bunch of buzz.
There's no flubbing kind of sound. It actually has like a really nice tone to it. Going into a high gain amp like that, that's rare. Usually you hear, muddiness, which you didn't hear that on either one of us playing that thing. Bottom line is that it's not your average typical semi-hollow kind of 335 body style thing. And I think it's a unique, his sound, Wolf's sound, is not his dad's sound. even though his dad did, like you said, play around with that sound. Isn't there a rumor of him having a 335 like a PAF style pickup in one of his guitars, like the 78 at some point? The eruption,
The
guitar,
Frankenstein guitar, the pickup that's in that, the pickup that the main pickup in that is from a 335.
Well, bingo. So that tells you something. But that was in a solid body, basswood or something body, or was it ash? I think it was basswood body, right? The original black and white one that he
I don't
bought.
know if anybody knows. People fight. People fight all day long about that.
Charvel, I know. The one that he bought from Charvel, supposedly, that cheap $35 body that he bought was supposedly a
$35 body?
I think that's how much he paid for him. I remember hearing.
No, it was 50.
Was it 50? That was 35.
Yeah. The body was 50. The neck was 80.
Okay. See, this is Johnny Beane. He knows this.
I mean, where's the card?
Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, on Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern, you guys. By the way, the Alex Van Halen collection is live, you guys. So go out there and buy something. And don't forget to watch our video. We actually talked with the auction house about that. And there'll be, at the end of this video, right about here, will be that video. So
I think that's definitely worth even a re-listen. I'd like to listen to that again because the stories were awesome in that. I mean,
Jacques, yeah,
Jacques' stories about.
He even told stories about talking with Wolfgang.
Yeah,
too.
Yeah, it was great.
He was there
again.
He was there at 5150. Yeah, he told us some amazing stories. So anyway, guys, that's live. So check out the auction. But in the chat, any questions in the chat about the SA-126? I know we talk about the guitar, or at least I talk about the guitar every day, on my shows, but finally getting to play one today.
And more. That's fun.
Big deal. And more.
Ron Gunner wrote Buzz and more.
Finally got to play one of the guitars, you guys. And I'm not just saying this. The guitar is incredible. It's everything that I thought it would be and more.
Yeah, good question. Max asking the weight. I didn't weigh it, but it felt very comfortable. I'd say it's around that 7.5 pound range.
I thought it was light. I think in my video I said the guitar is very light.
Well, because it's so big looking to you, like it seems like it should be because it's a bigger guitar. You look at it like compared to other guitars up on the wall there at Guitar Center, it stuck out. It was a bigger body guitar, right?
Well, I mean, this guitar is not heavy.
Right.
This guitar actually feels heavier.
Well, that one feels heavier, maybe. Yeah.
This feels heavier than the EVH. This one. This particular one.
And it might be basically because of the type of wood and stuff. But I'd say it was about 7.5, roughly. Maybe not even 8. No, because my Les Paul is about 8, and it that. This guitar, right, that Friedman over there. Let me look.
It'll actually, if we just go to the website, it'll tell us.
Well, you can go to Sweetwater, and they'll have like several of them that they have on sale, and they'll give you the actual. You can choose which one, unless it's pre-order. So if they're still in pre-order mode,
let's see, body,
like, compare.
Body material, chambered mahogany body with basswood center block. Where's the weight? Does it say the weight?
Q&A.
Body depth, 1.75.
No reviews yet. It does come with a really nice hard shell case. If you guys haven't seen that, it's that kind of bone white with a beautiful, like crushed blue, dark blue velvet. Really nice.
It's ivory.
Ivory.
It's got an ivory case.
That's what bone is, Johnny. Just saying.
Well, I'm reading the official stuff.
Of a mammoth.
I'm reading the official.
I know. Sorry, I have to be a smartass.
The fret size is jumbo.
Yeah.
It didn't. The frets didn't bother me at all. They felt great. The nut material is Graphite Tusk.
Graphite Tusk. Yeah, it's a brand.
Position inlays are triple block. Triple block. Side dots are white. Headstock binding is 1-ply cream. Number of frets 22. Ebony fingerboard. I'm not seeing anything about the weight of the guitar, but it did feel light to me.
Yeah, I think what you have to do
didn't
is put
feel
it in
heavy.
your cart. If I put it into my cart, it might give me the option to, I'm going to view cart, and then usually, oh, this is musician's friend. That's why I'm the wrong freaking. What happened to
Mac Server?
Sweetwater, and it pops up the wrong thing. So funny.
Curious about how sounds with crazy high gain tones, pedals.
Here we go.
I think it would sound cool. I think it would sound great.
You know what's nice is right now Sweetwater's offering a limited time instant 10% savings for eligible customers. Limited time. All right. So apparently Sweetwater has a purple one and the tobacco burst one.
You should buy the purple one. You should buy it.
I can't.
You should buy the purple.
I can't.
You should buy that.
I can't. Wish I could. I cannot right now. Absolutely cannot. But you know, okay, let's see if it says anything about the body, the weight of it at all. No, doesn't.
Ryan Fraley, channel member,
though. So
is saying I've seen 8 pound on a model that is at Guitar Store near me.
Okay, that would
8 pounds.
8 pounds is what I guessed. Just picking it up. Yeah, it says the strings it comes with are 9 to 46s. So you know.
Really, they felt like 10s to me. They didn't feel like 9s.
It might be because of the scale length of it.
Well, what do you think? You played it. Did they feel like 9s or 10s to you?
They did not feel like 10s to me. They felt more like 9s to me. A little bit tighter. Yeah.
Because you were doing more in your video. You were doing more like bar chords. I was doing like all this stuff.
Yeah, I didn't do a lot of 10s, so
to me, they didn't feel like 10s.
When I did that little vibrato at the end of one of my tappy things, it vibratoed pretty easily, just like this. You know, that felt like a 9 to me. Because when you do that vibrato with your finger, you can feel like if it's a 10, it's gonna take a little bit more. Anyway.
Ouch.
Yeah, radius is 12 to 16 compound radius, and ebony fingerboard on the black. I mean, on the purple one. The one that I played, was it ebony or was it rosewood? Because it looked kind of lighter.
Which one?
The tobacco sunburst one.
This one?
It had to be ebony. Yeah. It
was ebony.
It's a lighter kind of
color
ebony. But see, now normally it says pre-order. That's the thing. And then you click on the purple one. It says add to cart. Okay, let's say I'm going to add to cart and see what happens. It's added to my cart. Ooh, before it's yours, make sure that you do a nut thing and this and the one. You spend a bunch of money on plecking and all this.
Make sure to add my shipping address to that.
Right. See now.
My birthday's coming up, right?
I already got you a birthday present, John. Remember?
Is it purple?
It's tickets to the freaking show that we're going to. It's not an eggplant.
You guys, smash that thumbs up. We got 16 thumbs ups here on YouTube. Smash that thumbs up. We got 56 watching, you guys. You guys are awesome.
Yeah. So just so you know, normally if you're buying something from, it says cart ID. Yeah. Normally, if you're buying something from Sweetwater and they have more than one version of that particular thing, like a guitar, they'll have, a bunch of pictures next to each other, and you can choose the weight and the grain of the top. And
you can choose which model, which specific model you want.
Choose by its very, serial number, right? So in this case, you're getting the stock photo. You're not getting the one you're buying. You get a photo of, of what you're getting stock from Guitar Center's first picture of one of these, I guess, because it's got that white brick background. But you don't get to choose your guitar, and that's the way it is. What if I say I want 2 of them? Can I do that?
Buy one for you and one for me.
Well, I wanted to see if they have more than one. So if they had more than one, it'd allow me to put 2 in my cart.
Buy them all.
I'm going to put 2. Let's see what happens when I push 2 in my cart. What happened? Where's my cart?
Who was paying for dinner that night? What?
Johnny is.
What
That
night?
was our hero.
Check out some pics for Johnny's birthday,
okay.
Laz.
So
Ian's Guitar Shack is saying.
It does say here that it did let me put 2 in my cart. So that means that they do have more than one there. Order today to reserve yours now, risk-free. So, okay, so no. So these are, you're reserving. So they may not even have these in stock right now. So I'm going to empty that cart before I accidentally hit buy. Remove.
Before you have some apple juice later and then accidentally...
Exactly. That is a thing, Johnny. It is a thing. It happened a lot during COVID to people like me. It's an actual syndrome.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, the bottom line is you won't go wrong with this thing if you're looking for any of those kinds of styles of music that Johnny was mentioning. You could play jazz.
You can play any style of music on this guitar.
Pretty much. Yeah, I would say, yeah.
Pretty much. No, you can play anything. You can play anything on this. It's a semi-acoustic. You can play jazz on it. You can play country on it. You can play...
It doesn't have a floating tremolo, Johnny, so there's some things you can't.
What?
That's the only reason. It's a stop tail,
Yeah.
hardtail guitar. So there's some things you can't do with.
Which I prefer, by the way. I prefer stop tails, hardtails,
Yeah.
because it makes you... I mean, it makes you play more when you don't have a whammy bar. It makes you really dig in and use the vibrato of your hands.
That's true.
It makes you a better player. When I first started playing the guitar, I remember I wanted the whammy bar, and my guitar teacher said, no, you can't use the whammy bar yet. You got to actually learn some chords, like a C chord.
I did play a C chord for you on that video.
You played a C power chord.
Power chord, bar chord, chord. Johnny, I didn't learn guitar that way. I just play the thing. Never was taught. But Zach says that it's Johnny's birthday. Laz should be paying for dinner. Actually, we share the exact same birthday, so we're going to buy dinner for each other.
We are.
Actually, what happened is, I bought tickets for the Best of All Worlds tour, and I asked Johnny that, well, I'm getting that for your birthday. All you need to do is pay for parking, get me a beer, and buy me a burger or hot dog or whatever food there. That's it. Which is going to probably cost the amount of a freaking...
Which will actually cost more than the tickets.
No. Actually, that'll probably be less than half.
That's at least $60 right there.
No,
that's $100 for parking. You said a burger and hot dog, and a beer there is going to be
burger or a hot
is going to be $24.
No, it won't. It'll be like 14. But
for a mini Coors Light.
No, they'll give you a big one. They give you big beers there. Yeah, Concord's not like Shoreline. Concord's a little better than Shoreline. It's going to be a great show.
It's going to be awesome. And we have a fly in here too. Ned, get that fly. Ned, the cat, ate a fly earlier over there.
You must have let it go, because cats, they like to play with their little toys. Oh my God.
How are we doing on time? We got we usually do an hour, so we got 6 more minutes or so.
I can play for you.
That's okay. By the way, yeah, I was disappointed that they didn't have that Fender made in Mexico Strat there. The one last time I was at that location in San Mateo, because I was there. I played a gig there.
They bought it because
like 3 weeks ago or something, and I showed it on the video. And when I went in there today, it wasn't there. It was gone.
I'm telling you, if that SA-126 is still there in a week, I'll be shocked, because a lot more people are going to see your video than that saw mine, obviously. And somebody in the Bay Area is going to snag that thing up before it's too late. It's nice.
Oh, it's going to be nice. It's going to be gone by this week, I think.
Yeah, by end of the week it'll be gone.
By the way, we're doing the giveaway here. So enter a number between 0 and 2,000 here on the YouTube chat. We're giving away a pack of the EVH Tortex guitar picks, which look like, actually I have some in my pocket. Look like these.
$99 says Uncle Raymond.
So we're giving a pack of these away. I'll pick them up tomorrow. Because, of course, I stop at Guitar Center on Monday. I stop at Guitar Center every day, as you guys know.
Well, when you drive out into the Bay Area from the coast, yeah. Because they don't have a Guitar Center down by where you're at, right?
No, I think...
They have some nice shops there. What was that really fancy place that you went to one time that had all those high-end guitars that they had to, like, let you into rooms and lock and key, kind of looked like a studio? That place.
Was it down here?
Somewhere out in there, that area.
It was down here?
You got to do some guitar store tours again.
Well, I've done them. The past couple of years, I've done them. What's Sylvan?
Yeah,
Sylvan. I think it's Sylvan Music, Santa Cruz.
Nice shop.
Yeah.
Numbers are rolling in.
All right, we're getting some numbers here. So enter your numbers for the guitar picks. And we got about 50. Wow, the numbers are going up. We got 52 watching. I'll roll the video again for you guys since we're live. We got a few minutes. Here's the video. We can just talk over it. This is earlier today, Guitar Center, San Mateo, California. Is that a 212 I'm playing through?
Yeah. By the way, did you tune the guitar beforehand or did you just pick it up?
It was totally in tune.
That was me.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was totally... Well, in your video, it didn't sound in tune.
I don't play it down too hard, you know. There were no...
I didn't have to tune the guitar at all. It was total... Listen to that.
Yeah. There are times when I'm playing it where it's totally in tune. There's times when I'm playing chords up there like you are, and
Listen to that.
Great.
There we go. That's the red channel right there. I was cranking it too. It was cranked up.
Yeah, that room that was good. Now I noticed that because how you have your camera set up, it makes the bottom end of that guitar look bigger than it really is because it's forward of the camera. You know what I mean?
Like, is that an angle?
Yeah.
I was sitting directly in front of the phone. I set it up there so the amp was facing it, so it would get the get the sound better. And I will say too, being able to do all the tapping and stuff on it, since the bigger body and the three-way switch is further out of the way, you don't touch it at all when you're tapping.
That's another nice thing about that body style that I really like. Yeah. There you go. What time of day was that? Like 10 a.m. or something?
What?
Right.
I mean, listen to those chords. I mean, this is a rock guitar.
And there's no pedals. This is just guitar into that amp.
Yeah, no, there was no pedal. There was nothing.
More
definitely get it gainier than that if you wanted to, obviously. Not right entirely. But you could. But I think I'm going to be out there again tomorrow. I'm going to be working in Austin City. I might go by there. Do a 65 off the wall, whether it's or whatever. Show that.
Listen to that neck pickup.
Yeah.
Listen to that. Listen to those harmonics.
Great sound.
That's the neck pickup.
You haven't even touched the tone volume. Go off on that. More. Like if you started playing Flip over right now, there it is, dude. Just a little fuzz in there, or something, you know, then you've got basically, you know.
I do a lot of finger picking. I do a lot of finger picking when I play. Because I don't always use a pick. I don't always, believe it or not, I don't always have a guitar pick with me. You know? So I do a lot of playing just finger picking style.
You guys notice how balanced string sounds and volume to each other? I mean, when he's picking fast, like he's moving from one to the other, you hear that. You don't hear a big, like, drop or ice pickiness of the higher, you know, or B string. But you'll hear, you know, on other guitars. It just those very well balanced. Sound like I know what I'm talking about. They sound very balanced.
Yeah, dudes. There you go. There you go. By the way, I may be releasing that video as a separate video from this because I do have more footage that I shot of the guitar that I couldn't include in this tonight because StreamYard only allows 10 minutes of video. So I do have more video. Actually, I can show some of it. Where is it? Where is it? By the way, we got numbers in the... Has anybody won yet? Numbers in the chat. Huh? That guitar is calling my name.
I mean,
Zach.
Honestly,
it is. Yeah, I wore my mammoth shirt too.
There you go.
I wore the shirt.
What I wore this morning on my show, except for the hat.
I wore the shirt to play the guitar. Here, I can actually show you guys a little bit more footage of the guitar. Well, I kind of showed the guitar off a little bit. But I have to show that separately. Okay, it's this one. So here's like another like minute of the guitar. There you go. There's the headstock. There's the body. I do like that color.
It's nice. It definitely has this, like, to me it's kind of like that, either that, like I was saying, kind of like that iced tea or that kind of sunrise. And notice
Wait,
that
it says there what the name is.
they call it tobacco. That is what they're calling it. TOB burst. So
tobacco burst. Or the tob burst. To burst.
It's a to burst.
To burst. To burst? To burst?
It's a to breast.
Oh, it looks like an R, huh? There,
yeah. Man.
Oh my gosh. $18.99.99 includes case.
Nice case too.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Let's rewind that.
Another thing too, keep in mind, it comes with a lot of the modern features that all EVH guitars come with. Spoke wheel adjustment on the truss rod, probably a quality type of truss rod. Some people don't like the length or how long the headstock is, but I think it looks cool with the EVH at the top and how it has that like V going into the V at the top of the headstock. They softened that. I remember seeing the original. Remember when they were first road testing some of his guitars, Johnny? Basically, that top was square, and then it just V'd into the V.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you look at like the ones that I
Oh,
saw
cool.
at back at that Sacramento show when I was, posting some of the first, good shots of those guitars
Mm-hmm.
that you even saw on the internet. And notice the staggered tuner, they're not 3x3 like usual 3x3s. You notice how it's staggered a bit.
Lower on the treble side.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So none of this stuff is by accident, you guys. This, Wolf's dad, the goat of guitar, I mean, most of everything that Wolf learned, he learned in 5150 studio alongside of some of the greatest builders and players of guitars, the people that come around there too, right? Friends of Edwards were, no slouches on guitar and understanding, how a guitar should be made and how it works. This is like a culmination of a lot of that knowledge. Like when you have a, multi-generational
Well, that's what the Wolfgang guitar is.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what Eddie said when they introduced the Wolfgang, the EVH. He said it was from years and years and years of making guitars and playing different guitars, and that's what I keep saying. This is the evolution of the EVH guitar right here.
Absolutely.
And we can't stress this enough, you guys. You can play rock music on this guitar. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Well, if you haven't heard any of Wolf Van Halen's music, I mean, where have you been? Holy crap, that guy's been lighting it up all over. He was on the oh god, what's that movie? I always forget all this stuff.
Barbie.
Well, yeah, he had one of the songs was in Barbie in the movie, but he was up on stage with Slash playing at the frickin' whatever that award show is.
The Oscars. That was for the Barbie movie.
That's why I never watched the Oscars until that, the Barbie one, and it was so cool to see him up there. But I mean, he's making waves. Some people have credited him with bringing rock and roll back to the mainstream. Yeah, how can you disagree with that? Not that there aren't other bands that are killing it out there too, but he has a really cool mix of his dad's style with some of the tapping and hammer-ons and pull-offs and that kind of stuff, plus some of that, his, I'm sure, heavily influenced by Dave Grohl and that 90s era grunge kind of music into that high energy kind of rock music that, the Foo Fighters are. And a lot of other bands, similar, like one of my favorite bands right now, JJ's, Star Zero band. I mean, if you guys haven't heard JJ's band, Star Zero, just,
JJ's House of Jams.
That guy, James, is killing it. That band is killing it with, Josh on vocals there. It's like, wow, they're sounding great. Very high energy. And this is that kind of music, So a guitar like this, it could play anywhere in between there, and you can do like little guitars kind of sounding kind of, kind of whatever.
You can play anything on this guitar.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you said, it's in the next evolution.
Oh yeah.
And the headstock, like you look at that headstock there and you're like, oh my God, that thing's massive. But with that body and the size of the body, it fits, it works. And the weight of it kind of probably helps to compensate and balance it. I don't think there's a single thing on this thing that's by accident. Everything is purposefully thought out.
No, nothing's by accident, Laz.
You know what I mean? I mean,
everything is exactly how it should be on that.
Exactly. Yeah, they've thought it out.
Of course they did. That guitar was several years in development.
Years. Yeah.
It's like you got, all those crazies on Twitter and X, complaining nonstop, and it's like, in the background, Wolfgang, they're designing this guitar, and they come out with it, and it's
making an EVH guitar, Wolf.
It's
like, give me some time, boys.
It's like, just wait, and dudes. But again, it's awesome that Guitar Center is getting these, and we can play them because Fender hasn't been at the NAMM show. Normally, we go to the NAMM show, we get to play all this stuff. They haven't been there the past 2-3 years, whatever. So unfortunately, there's a few other models. I mean, I've played them all, but there's a few spin-offs. You know, there's like the Frankensteins, you know, without the stripes now. Unfortunately, I haven't played those yet because I haven't seen them. You know, normally we'd see that stuff at the NAMM show at the EVH booth. But I'm glad that Guitar Center, shout out Guitar Center San Mateo, has this.
They're gonna be popping up at other.
We got to play it.
They will be popping up.
Oh yeah.
I think what's happening is people are pre-ordering them and they're selling out quicker than they can actually get them in the store. And that's why I think this color, which I think, I'm not saying it's not an attractive color. I'm saying out of the 4, this might be the more traditional looking color style that today's players, modern today kind of younger people or whatnot players, are more likely going to go towards the other colors, like the stealth, like the drab, maybe the purple. I think older guys and people like you and me, we might more go toward this color.
I'm not old. Oh wait, Andy Summers did say I'm old, so so I'll admit I'm old. Thank you, Andy Summers.
And Andy said so. Oh my God, that's funny. That picture of this movie is classic. The one that you're showing on the Synchronicity or whatever you're on the 40th anniversary thing you guys were talking about yesterday, or that was Friday. Yeah, look at that, man. I'm getting that. No, not that one. I'm gonna get the vinyl one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go spend the big money and get the get the full on package with the T-shirt and everything.
Oh yeah. Well, you got to spend some money on this, man.
Well, this is gonna.
You got to buy me a drum set.
I think I can get one of them little ones. You know, it's like it's about
get the gong. Get the gong.
I don't even think I can afford some sticks right now, to be honest with you. I've got way too many other expenses right now. But yeah, for sure, you know, if I had money to spend on a guitar, that'd be the first one I'd be buying. I mean, I'm almost considering I have to sell some. I've been wanting to purge things because it's just taking up too much space.
You said that like a year ago.
I know it takes time to purge too. That's the problem I have. I don't have time for the fun stuff I want to do, let alone something sad like selling your gear. So I want to, you know, but I do need to do that too. Hey, Michael Tagler, what's up, man? But Michael. Yeah, the thing is, man, if you guys, I mean, honestly, if you're looking for any kind of semi-hollow style guitar, anything like that, this thing blows anything else out of the water when it comes to, you know, anything else. I mean, unless you really like a 335 body, I mean, you know, I don't think they're that comfortable to play. You were saying that you find that Seville comfortable to play. I can't imagine how that's a comfortable
to me, the most comfortable guitars are a Strat. Strat really is like the perfect guitar. I mean, that's why it's that shape.
Right.
A Strat is super comfortable. And then next to that would be like a 335 style of guitar for me. That's why it's such
well, the double cut aspect of it definitely makes it better and easier to play than a Les Paul by far, especially if you play higher up on the frets, right?
I'm not a Les Paul player. I've never been a Les Paul
ever played my Les Paul, because mine's got the pretty.
I was there when you bought it.
Weight relief guitar.
I was there when you bought it.
Did you play it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that thing's pretty weight relieved, and it's a great playing guitar.
What does that mean? Weight relief.
It's got a bunch of holes underneath the maple cap in the mahogany. So basically, just drill a bunch of holes. It looks like a piece of Swiss cheese, like some of those Swiss picks that you have.
Like a Swiss pick. Swiss picks. By the way, Swiss picks, if you're listening, I need more of these.
Send some more of those, Johnny.
Swiss picks.
You gotta go.
These are awesome. These are awesome.
Be able to hook you up. But the bottom line.
I know the owner of Swiss Picks. I can get them from him.
Call him, man. But man, I'm telling you, if you're interested in anything semi-hollow, you really need to look at this before you buy something else.
Yeah, don't buy anything. Don't buy anything else. Buy this.
Yeah, unless you really want an old styly guitar, then go for it. You know, but this is the next level, like you're saying.
Well, it's the next level, and you can really rock on this. That's the entire thing. That neck. Yeah. I've never played a semi-acoustic guitar 335 style guitar that's had a neck like that. Never. I don't think it's existed.
There you go.
You know, I mean, it's smooth. Smooth.
So check it out. I mean, I did have that matte. I guess they called it. God, what did they call it? Powder blue, the Angelico, and that's a FMIC, isn't it? Built or no? No. Okay.
Keep talking.
Built in the Court factory.
Keep talking. I'll be right back.
Korean made. And
keep talking. We got 60 people here though, so when I come back,
I can't stop.
Make sure there's. Okay, you guys don't. I have to leave for like 30 seconds. Don't leave. We're doing a giveaway. Enter your numbers in the chat for some guitar picks.
Hey, Dwight. Thanks for popping in.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, so the D'Angelico that I had a really nice feeling neck because it was a satin powder coat matte, guitar. So the guitar neck was really nice, but at the top edges of it, it had a more kind of shelved off kind of like, edge. So this one has more of that rolled edges feeling, where the fret meets the binding or the neck, right? And it's that roasted maple with like some kind of an oiled finish. It might be a satin spray on finish. It might be. It does have a really cool looking stinger on the back of the headstock. If you like that kind of thing, that's a very cool look, if you ask me. What else? The tuners were good, but there too. That's the thing when it comes to some of these kinds of guitars that I think at $18.99 they could have spent another $50 on a little bit higher quality tuners, if you ask me. But they weren't bad. I just noticed on some of them, you didn't have to tune it, so you didn't feel it. I was tuning it. And it was a little bit like one of them I had to turn quite a bit more to, versus like, a typical 18-1.
I didn't have to tune that guitar at all. It was perfectly in tune when I played
like
it.
Yeah. So
it
thank you,
was
John.
Perfectly in tune.
You're welcome.
Has anybody won the guitar picks yet? Has Peggy won yet? Okay, I'll give you guys a hint. 4 digits. 2 of the numbers are the same.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Peggy's get it now. Watch. She's got like a system, dude.
4 digits. 2 of the numbers are the same.
Don't say anymore because you're going to make it way too easy for her.
That's the hint. That's the hint.
Oh, my God. Nah, unless you want to wait forever. But, yeah. There's still quite a few combinations. Are the 2 numbers adjacent to each other that are the same?
What does that mean?
In other words, is it like
are they,
1,
are they,
1,
are
2,
they,
5, or is it?
Are they
1,
next to each other?
2, 1, 5.
The 2 numbers that are the same are next to each other.
Okay, there you go. That's a super big hint there.
Right,
so
Ned?
there's like 30 some combinations that you I think something like that, right? That you can go for.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Or less.
So are you kidding?
Did you get it?
Sean!
Oh, Sean nailed it?
How is he doing this?
Sean got it? Oh my God.
Sean Spring won it. There you go.
9?
There you go.
1229? That one, or is it the 1225?
Hang on.
Oh, he
Sean
did.
Spring, EVH guitar picks pack. Meow. What?
Yes, he was going through the list there. 1223, 1224, 1225, 1229. Yeah.
There he is. Sean, you know what to do. Send me a message. Text 415-952-3263. Your name, where to send, what you won. A pack of EVH guitar picks. I'll pick them up tomorrow on my way up through through the South Bay.
I had to throw that in there.
So let's see.
Now
Ned
that
is
you've
here.
seen a professional version of that video, you can go watch mine after the show. I do a 6-minute.
Well, let's give them yours too. Let me
What?
find it. Let
I
me
just
find it.
subscribe to Laz there, but yeah, you can just throw it
Let's
in there.
find. Let's find his video.
I mean,
Here it is.
I had fun playing it, but yeah.
Okay, this is Laz's video, right here.
Thanks, Johnny. You rock. I'm curious. I swear to God, dude. Tomorrow, if I didn't have to leave so early in the morning, I'd go by Dublin to see if they have one. But I do want to go back.
You can just call them.
I can, but they might just lie to me. Who knows? You know.
Because I called San Jose and they don't have one.
Yeah, sometimes those guys just say that they don't want to spend the time looking it up on the computer, Johnny.
No, he did. he did, because it had the music. The music was playing.
Okay.
All right, there's Laz, this guy. There's his demo of the exact same guitar. We played the exact same guitar. See, that's why I wanted you on the show tonight. Because we've played the exact same guitar, and I wanted to get your take on the guitar. Plus, you're the only person I know that's played one. I don't know anybody else has played one.
I'm no pro like you, but I do know a fine instrument, and that thing, you know, if I were to pick on it, like I said, the only things I would pick on, or maybe I'd put different knobs on it, because I'm not a big fan of those witch hat kind of knobs. I'd rather have like speed knobs on it or something, or like the standard kind of EVH style, Eddie style, kind of those more chunky kind of, you know, knobs.
The MXR knobs?
Yeah, I'd put those on it, or I'd put like speed knobs, like black speed knobs on it. And then the only other thing I'd do is probably put locking tuners on it, just to make it easier to keep in tune. And I don't think it's going to change the headstock weight enough to make a difference. I'd probably move the strap button thing that's on the heel of the neck. I'd pull that off there, just so
But there's two of them.
I know. I'd leave the one on the horn, and I'd use that one, and I would not use the one that's at the neck joint. I just remove that. Okay.
So it's by the way, you guys, when you guys check out Laz's video, drop a comment over there saying Johnny Beane sent me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do that.
Drop a comment saying Johnny Beane sent me.
Yeah.
The real Johnny Beane.
Yeah, say the real Johnny Beane sent me.
I am the real Johnny Beane. Okay.
He is.
All right.
Even though Steve blocked him, because I was like, "Is that the real Johnny Beane?" And then Steve's like, "Oh."
And then he blocked me, and then he blocked me, and then I messaged him saying, "Hey, it's me. It really is me." And then he messaged me today, saying, and
he's a cool guy.
He's
like
awesome.
5 minutes of his show to try to.
We hang out at the NAMM show.
Oh, that guy's.
We hang out at NAMM all the time.
Super cool, dude. Yeah.
You guys, where's the other Johnny Beane? They're all over the internet. There's tons we call them wannabeans.
The wannabeans.
The wannabeans, which they are.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm a wannabean. I have no problem with it. I'm happy to be
here. Put the knife right in.
No, I'm just
Stop.
Gonna point.
Put the pink. Don't put the pink poker in there. No. Okay. All right, we gotta go.
All right.
We gotta go, you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much. Let's say thank you to our channel members. Thank you for your continued support for this channel and these shows, as always. And Laz, let them know when and where is your next show.
My shows are Thursday nights at 7 p.m. unless I'm late from work. And then in that case, it might be 7:15 or 7:30 Pacific time. That's 10 or 10:30 ish, whatever. On Thursday nights, the gear and demo show, where I usually show some gear, talk about some gear, or demo something. I've got some cool pedals.
And more.
And more. I'm going to put that in every title now. That was funny. Because I had no idea what to do for that show, and I just threw that in there and more. Like I had like 5 minutes to slap it together and make it into a show. I don't do
There we
this
go.
full time like Johnny. I'm not a YouTuber per se. I mean, you know, I do this because I love gear and I love hanging out with you guys out there in the chat, and I learn a lot from you guys and Johnny, the mod squad, as I call you guys, helping me learn how to mod and mess with guitars. And then Sunday mornings, like I had a show this morning called my Music is Therapy show, because I'm very interested in the psychological, neurological, you know, side of music and how it affects our brain and how it helps us connect and be better people and whatnot. Not everyone, but some people are, you know, positively affected by music. Some people no. Anyway, but the bottom line is that try to spread the love and, you know, growth and connection between each other through music. And this morning I talked about the song "We Will Rock You," you know, by
I saw it. I was listening to your show live as I was driving to San Mateo this morning.
What do you think? It was a pretty cool show, right? Interesting stuff.
Oh, I actually fell asleep.
Johnny almost fell asleep and drove off the road.
But no, it was cool. Okay. All right, you guys. Again, you guys, check out the guitar. Check it out. You will not be disappointed. Okay.
I don't think so at all.
And also, our birthdays are coming up, so if you want to buy one for each of us,
yeah,
very much welcomed.
Oh, that's fun. You know, you should ask. You should ask some of the peeps that you know in the EVH world and Fender or Sweetwater or whoever. Hey, do you guys have one of these that you're sending around? You know, to demo. You know, because sometimes they'll do that to kind of create excitement. But I have a feeling that the EVH crew know what they're doing, and they don't really need to do that much. I think there's already enough excitement around this thing. But a lot of people are asking questions. Like, I was surprised how many people in the chat are like, what's this all about? You know?
Wow.
So, yeah, a lot of people don't know.
Not many people have played these. That's the whole deal.
Oh, Sean Spring, definitely hit me up. My email and all that's on my descriptions of every show. So just jump into any of my shows and you'll find how to reach me. Or you can hit me on Instagram or Facebook or whatever. All right, thanks, Johnny. Sorry.
Okay. All right, you guys, we're out of here. Thank you for watching. Thank you, channel members. Thank you, Laz, Music Therapy Laz, or SA-126 Laz, as it says right there.
Yeah, somebody buy Peggy a coffee.
We will see you. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning from Guitar Center or something. I usually do a live Monday mornings. Tuesday, I'll see you guys on exclusively Van Halen. Don't forget, check out our video about the Alex Van Halen collection. There'll be a card at the very end of this video with that video. Make sure to check that out. And then, yeah, watch another video. We got something like 4,000 videos on the channel here. So, oh my goodness. All right. We'll see you guys later.
Rod
Johnny
says,
Beane.
try the BC Rich tomorrow. What's that about?
They want me to try BC Rich tomorrow. We'll see.
Oh, that double neck one at the Starving Musician.
Well, we'll see about that. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys later. This is JohnnyBeaneTV. Bye-bye.
Hey, you're watching Johnny Beane TV, and this is John from Emerald.